Hello again, Struck Club. We're already a week into March, but I am back here for you to bring you some more upcoming potentially games that some of you out there hopefully would enjoy. This is the low profile version. I already have the high profile version, so if you're interested in upcoming AAA top dog games, this is the Underdog games list. So hopefully you like this March 2023 upcoming Underdog games list. I have 14 titles, so I'll try to be very brief so we can squeeze them into a reasonable amount of time. I hope you enjoyed. Buckle up and let's go. This list will be in chronological order based on the release date, except for the first title, Knights of Pen and Paper 3, because I just wanted to start with that title. So, Knights of Pen and Paper 3 recently announced on the Paradox announcement show as the Paradox Arc published game developed by Kyy Games, the third installment of the famous PC and mobile game Knights of Pen and Paper. I think it's something many of you out there might enjoy. I'm not sure whether it's coming on iOS, but I definitely saw an Android page of this game on the Play Store, and it's definitely on Steam already playable. And there's even a discount of 10% on Steam running for it right now. Enter the new and improved World of Chivalry, Class Warfare, and Offbeat pop references. Knights of Pen and Paper is a true sequel to the turn-based retro-style pixel art adventure full of danger and saving throws you hold so dear. The second title on this list is Ortharion, The Last Battle Prologue. 6th of March 2023 was when the demo and the Prologue version became playable, but there will be a 2023 launch for the full version on Steam. As far as I could find information for the game, there will be only Steam. Unless they will be planning other platforms and haven't put information about that. The game looks interesting, it looks fun. If you're looking for something free to try as a prologue slash demo, maybe this will be something you would like. Developed by Ortharion Project, published by them, self-published game. The mage Ortharion has chosen you for the last battle. Make the right choices as you explore a world filled with magic and secrets. Improve your character in multiple ways and manage an adventurer's guild. I'm liking the animations, they don't look that bad. Textures and stuff might look a little outdated, a little too let's say basic, but the game looks still impressive for an indie game developed by a small team. Next up, releasing on the 9th of March, we have Relic Space, a game I found interesting, and I even found a way to apply for a key for this game, and I even got accepted, and I will be streaming it tonight. Developed and published by Fourfold Games, also co-published with Aurora Punks. It will be early access release on the 9th of March, so expect some unfinished stuff, some upcoming updates and changes, maybe unfinished content. In general, expect not the full experience, expect bugs and glitches, but overall it looks pretty solid on the trailers and on the footage we can find online. Experience deeply simulated hex-based space combat as an elite starship pilot. Explore a ruined solar system, upgrade your ship, and lead your faction to greatness in this tactical space RPG with 4X elements. If it looks like your cup of tea, if it looks like a game you could see yourself playing, well, there's only a day left, and you can watch me tonight streaming this game to see if it will be to your liking. Next up, releasing on the 10th of March, we have by Ulipa Games as developer and publisher a game called The Black Grimoire Cursebreaker. A story-driven medieval fantasy adventure inspired by old-school RPGs of the past. Explore a sprawling open world, converse with its many inhabitants, fight its varied monsters, and unravel the story of Rotar Aircrest, the cursed world of the remote woodlands of Imbertale. Graphically wise, it looks a little outdated, but that's not, at least for me, what's most important in a game. As long as the gameplay is fun and it's promising an open world, and leveling and all of that, it should be fine. There is a downloadable playable demo you can play right now, and on the 10th of March expect an early access release. And again, expect bugs, glitches, maybe missing unfinished features and content, but overall it looks like a solid choice to sink some time into. So the Black Grimoire Cursebreaker, 10th of March 2023. Next up is another 10th of March release with a demo. Traveler's Bastion. You can play the demo now on Steam, releasing on the 10th of March, developed by Jerome Wabel and Simon Wabel, published by Honest Rogue Games. Bullet Haven and Tower Defense mashup. Guard your traveling castle from an Imperial army trying to hunt you down. Combine elemental bending styles and theorycraft the perfect set of game-breaking ability chains. Traveler's Bastion seems pretty fun, so if it's your kind of game, definitely give it a look. Here comes Absinthe, releasing on the 13th of March 2023, as far as I know, on Steam. And it also has a demo on Steam that you can try for free. I strongly recommend doing that if it seems like your kind of game. It's a turn-based RPG featuring the story of scorned knight Freya, her young apprentice Sarah, and their individual struggles with loss, betrayal, and acceptance as they fight to protect their home. Developed by Joshua Keith and Team Bewitched, published by Team Bewitched. Traditional old school RPG, pixel art, looks interesting, looks fun. There will be story rich elements. Obviously, it's a fantasy setting. There's magic, there's sword fighting and all of that. Party-based experience, turn-based. I mean, if that's your cup of tea, if you're looking for an old school game design, then Absinthe might be to your liking. Next up, a game that looks beautiful by Halberd Games as a developer and Freedom Games as a publisher comes 9 Years of Shadows. I've actually had this game on my radar for quite some time because I knew it would be nice to include it in a video of upcoming games when the time comes. Metroidvania might not be my style, my type of game. Platformer games might not be my kind of games, but this one looks impressive and fun. Hopefully there are difficulty settings, so it's not Souls-like difficulty through and through. Hopefully there's not that many jumping puzzles, but it looks beautiful. Fight to bring beautiful colors back to a handcrafted world of darkness and discover the story of Europa, a young warrior, and her ghostly childhood companion Apino. 27th of March 2023 is when the release date is, and it will be a full release. There is no demo, but it looks extremely promising. There will be various different armors that you can try with different abilities and so on to play with, so keep an eye out for 9 Years of Shadows. A list won't be complete without a city builder. Terra New is coming on the 28th of March 2023 on Steam, Humble, as well as Android and iOS. Developed by Free Lives, published by Devolver Digital, Terra New is an intricate environmental strategy game about transforming a barren wasteland into a thriving, balanced ecosystem. Bring life back to a lifeless world by purifying soil, cleansing oceans, planting trees, and reintroducing wildlife, then leave without a trace. So if you are looking for some sort of city builder like that, there is a downloadable demo. Strongly recommend looking it up, playing it if you're interested in the game. But the 28th of March is the release date, and hopefully Terra New satisfies a lot of people's city builder nature thirst out there. Next up, we have a very interesting title called Small Land Survive the Wilds, which had their own developers developing it, making it for quite a while, but then eventually Merge Games acquired the rights, started sponsoring the game, and now on Steam it says developed and published by Merge Games, but I know the team was a separate studio that maybe either Merge Games acquired or they just wrote their name there. Experience a big adventure on a tiny scale. Enjoy multiplayer survival in a vast hazardous world. That is 10-player multiplayer, by the way. Preparation is key when you're this small and at the bottom of the food chain. Craft weapons and armor tame and ride creatures, build encampments, and explore a strange new land. On the 29th of March 2023, you will be able to enjoy the early access version of the game. So some features might be either unpolished or missing in the first place, but overall, 10 players in multiplayer, exploring together, fighting together, building together, and surviving the wilds as a team. And being this minuscule doesn't mean that the game would give you minuscule amounts of fun. It should give you huge amounts of fun. And I really like the scale of the people of this one. It reminds me of some of the TV shows, animated TV shows I used to watch as a kid, where they had those tiny people. So definitely a game worth keeping an eye out for. Smallland, 29th of March 2023. Next up, we have something that is based on tabletop game. Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. There is another Tainted Grail game, but this one is an open world RPG version set in that world. Step into a dark reimagination of Arthurian legends in this first-person open-world RPG. Explore a world stuck in everlasting autumn. Witness falling legends and make meaningful choices woven into a complex, branching storyline. Developed by Questline, published by Awaken Realms. The release date is the 30th of March 2023, and there is no demo. But it also will not be early access, so you're getting the full intended game experience on the 30th of March if you get the game. So if you're looking for a new Witcher style, Elex style, Gothic style kind of open world action RPG, Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon provides you one such in an Arthurian setting, grim dark fantasy world. So keep it on your radar, I guess. And here we are also with a World War related title. United Assault World War II, Pacific, Eastern Front, North Africa, Western Front. Fight on land, sea and air in an open world roguelite FPS set in authentic theaters of World War II. Releasing on the 30th of March 2023 as an early access title. Developed by Polygon Art, published by Polygon Art Publishing. It looks like an interesting game. A detailed open world based on the real world locations. Midway, Stalingrad, Tobruk, and Ragusa. Wood crates scattered around the world for ammo, gold, and unique weapons. Play a never-ending variety of missions due to the dynamic mission generator, and use looted gold to save 50% of your loot mid-game at campfires. Choose from 45 authentic weapons. There's DLSS to support, not sure about FSR. Detailed progression system, fight your way to rank 100. Experience the unique loot guns with special bonuses and weapon changing attachments. Overall, it looks like a lot of fun, maybe for people who are into World War II and stuff. And it might not be graphically the best game out there, but as long as it runs smooth and provides a fun experience, I don't see why some people won't have fun while testing United Assault World War II. Now here comes a game I actually played long ago as a playtester kind of phase, and I liked it. It's like a Diablo style action RPG hack and slash, but a minimalistic version set on a kind of it looks as if it's a tabletop board where you have those square tiles and everything is set in such a way. It looks fun. It has fun itemizations, fun skills and classes. So if my information is correct, it will be launching on the 31st of March 2023. Developed and self-published by Golem House. But if I go to the Golem House website, nothing happens. It doesn't vote. It's down. And their Twitter is also banned or removed or whatever for unknown reasons. So they do have a Facebook page. And there hasn't been many new updates recently, so I'm not sure if the game is still in development, if this was just a leftover release date. Hopefully they didn't abandon this game, or maybe they decided to just delay it because Diablo is gonna have beta in March, but this one is after the beta, so it slots in very nicely on the 31st of March 2023. So keep an eye out on this game. Hopefully it releases on the 31st of March, and hopefully it's a pleasant experience to some of you out there. It's a short game, so don't expect something vastly long, but it should still provide a lot of fun as long as the price matches the time you can sink into it. Now here comes a game that unfortunately there is no trailer, there is no video footage, but I do have some screenshots and some GIFs from the Steam page. Wizards of Chaos. Become the wizard who brings chaos and destruction to the world of evil before it gets you. Destroy and loot everything in this action roguelike RPG. Find artifacts, learn spells, and expand your game with every achievement. Control your wizard with only your mouse and keyboard, I'm assuming. Init Games is the developer and publisher. 31st of March 2023. There's thousands of enemies that will come to stop you and your war against evil, and every spell has 9 unique upgrade combinations on how they work. There's like fireballs, chain lightnings, lightning storms, swirling orbs around you. So you're finding artifacts like the first spark, which casts an all-penetrating ring of fireballs after charging up by casting fireball with your wizard. There's all sorts of good stuff, and overall, typical, I guess, reverse bullet hell, horde survival, whatever this genre is now called, like Vampire Survivors. So if it's your kind of game, give it maybe a follow and wishlist, and hopefully it doesn't disappoint when it comes out on the 31st of March. And the capstone of this list, Metroplex Zero Sci-Fi Card Battle. Releasing as an early access title on the 31st of March 2023, developed by Enigma Dragons LLC, published by the same company as well as Hawthorne Games. New cyberpunk team card battler. Assemble a team that fits your playstyle to take on evil megacorps. Customize your decks and choose your cards wisely to defeat the foes. Power up your heroes with cards, implants, and augments. It looks like a very fun way of handling card battling with turn-based combat and all. I think the deck building elements and the combat hopefully will provide a very nice experience to people. You can customize your deck, you can power up your heroes, over 250 different cards, over 70 unique game-changing augments, and you have to pick the exact 12 cards you want for each hero. So there's that, and there's also 9 heroes, each with very different gameplay, and over 30 different enemies. So I think it would be a fun experience to people who are interested in something of that genre. To get notified when I upload more content like this one or other builds and guides for Wooter and not so Wooter games, you can subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to not miss out on notifications. As well as keep in mind there's something called memberships on YouTube, which lets you be a paying member for my channel to get access to perks such as emotes and badges made by me, as well as the option to get one-on-one tutoring for the very basics of Adobe Photoshop, Premiere, and After Effects. And memberships can be cancelled at any time if you no longer want to be a member. Thanks for watching all the way until the end. Struck up, keep it cool until next time, and goodbye.